for 357 days. I can now no longer trade my skins or sell my skins on the Steam market. That's as far as this ban goes. I can still accept items. I can still accept trades. I can still buy stuff off of the Steam community market. All because I went on exploited, bugged XP lobbies in Team Deathmatch. That's actually wrong, Valve. On official Counter-Strike 2 servers. We're not going to sugarcoat it, okay? It was a bugged lobby. Just because there was a precedent of them never banning any exploits, I thought, hey, why would they ban this one? That was a sore mistake. Because obviously, this one messes with their money. Well, it gives them more money, but it messes with their money, it messes with the skin economy. Whereas all of the other exploits, being able to see through walls, being able to fly to the top of the map, that doesn't mess with the skin economy. I mean, it kind of does, because it makes people quit the game. But that's regardless of the point. I should have known better than to mess with their money. If I'm in the same position a week ago, or 3 days ago, I probably would have done it again. But now, moving forward, I've learned my lesson. I will never be doing another bug. I can show them off on stream from other people doing them. I can talk about them, but I will never be doing them again. I won't even be reporting them to Valve, because then that associates me with being a part of it. Not risking it. As I've learned over the last 24 hours, let me be careful when I say this, because I'm not trying to snitch on anybody. There was seemingly a cutoff for how many stars it took to get banned. It seems to have been around 200. So if you had more than 200, you got banned, and less than 200, you were fine. I know many people that went above 200, more than I did, and haven't been banned. That's okay. They can get away with it. I'm not going to name names. I did around 200 to 250 stars. I know people that did 300. I know people that did 700 didn't get banned. That's okay. I don't know anyone who did 100 that got banned either. Everyone who did 100 got away scot-free. It was okay. I'm not going to snitch, though. I'm already in the slammer. There's no reason to snitch. It's not gonna lower my time. I've learned my lesson, though. You can say deserved. I would understand that. I shouldn't be even saying this because it's gonna sound like copium. But in my mind, doing the exploit or the bug, it was just to gamble quicker, which is not a good excuse. So sure, deserved. This was the one bug I probably should have eaten rather than have abused. And that's that, huh? Apologize and try to get unbanned. I'm not going to try and get unbanned. I'm going to do my time. I'm going to do my time. There's no reason to try and get unbanned. I used a bug. I didn't expect to get banned, but I abused the bug. So I'm not going to try and get unbanned. No wrong way to play. There was one wrong way to play. You don't ban skins, or you don't sell skins anyways. Ban is nothing for you. Yeah. When I open a case, when I use a star, like, I'm not just saying this because I got banned. I've been on this wave for the last 3 years, and chat knows this. When I open a gold, that's never leaving my inventory. Every 40 knives, all 40 knives that I've opened are still in my inventory. It's not like I'm trying to profit off of opening stuff. So the ban doesn't really affect me. The ban does make sense. The only way that this affects me is quite literally selling stuff on the Steam market to get more balance to open more cases. So I'm not going to be able to spend as much money on the game anymore, which doesn't affect me as much as it affects Valve. It's honestly better for me. Bro is in case rehab. Low key, it could be thought of that way. It was the people who wanted to gamble really hard on the first week or the first day, because we only thought that the exploit was going to last like a day. I thought it lasted longer than it even should have. We're really just being put in case rehab for opening too many cases too fast. Does this mean you can't accept trades? I can still accept trades. I can still buy stuff off of the market. And I can still open cases. I'm not trade banned in Dota or TF2. So I can buy TF2 keys and sell that on the market and get balance that way. So I might have to get into TF2 trading. Will the amount of stars that we farmed affect the market at all? In my opinion, no. If I had to guess, the stars farmed, it was probably like 50k, max 100k, compared to how many stars are already in existence. That's basically nothing. I don't even think that the stars would have made that much of a difference to the market, but the ban is still fair. It could be debated, was 1 year enough? No, should have been a perma ban, right? Nah, I'm kidding. 1 year is fine. We can last 1 year. What sucks is now the op prince is stuck in your inventory. I'm trying to have a serious conversation right now. Poggu, Poggu, Poggu.
It's not my fault, alright? Alright, so there were 2 ways to do this. One was a little worse, which is the one I did, but it only like affects me. Like it only affects the guy that creates the lobby in how worse it is. Let me show you.
Wait, I don't know if I should be like showing exactly how it's done. Like,
oh, no, it's fine. It's patched. Like it doesn't matter.
Could I not get banned
nothing
even
like
more
groundbreaking. It's fine.
Did you think?
I mean, I can just also like explain it. I don't have
I think that's better. I think it's better. If you just like layman's terms how it works. Yes.
Okay, so in CS:GO, you remember, right? You could switch between team deathmatch. Yeah, CS:GO. In CS:GO, you could switch between team deathmatch and and FFA, right? Like when you click deathmatch, it would let you choose. And there was the same for competitive. You could do short and long matches. And the fact, like how that worked was that there was like a flag in the behind of the scenes that would change depending what you want to play. If you want to play a short match or like a normal match. And that's exactly what people changed, right? Because what they did is just they removed the option in the UI. They only removed it from the UI. They didn't remove anything else from the game when they switched to CS2. So what people did is they just forced this flag themselves by not doing it through the client. And there's 2 ways to do this. One way is to run a bot, right, that would connect to your account and change the lobby options, which is the safer way to do this. And like you cannot get VEC banned for that one. You just cannot. It's that simple. You literally change a single number.
What does that mean?
Well, a bot, it's like an app. I mean, you know, like idle bots, right? That just run the game, for example.
Okay.
Then you have like bots that connect to the game coordinator, and they can communicate with the game the same way your client can, right? They just have more power over the data they send. So whenever you change something in lobbies, like changing the game type or whatever, it sends messages to the game coordinator to let other players in the lobby know that you changed something, right? So in the case that if you left the lobby, it would give the lobby to someone else with the same exact settings. So what some people did is they faked a message to the game coordinator that they changed the game mode flags to team deathmatch, and then they would just leave the lobby and give it to someone else that can then start the game, and then it would just be team deathmatch. And what I did instead is, because I was too lazy, like it takes some effort to get a bot running, is I just literally like edited the game memory to change the flag from 32 to 4. Like whenever I would press go, it would break the game, like put a breakpoint in the place where it sets the flag, and I would just change it outright. And when the game would start, I would just kill the game, do not get VEC banned, obviously, because this can lead to a VEC ban, and just join it on another account. But you didn't have to do it this way. You could totally just do it with a bot, which is completely like safe.
So the bot thing, would that be considered like a cheat?
Not really. Like Valve is never gonna ban you for just like sending those commands themselves. Like they never did that.
Where are you
until you actually abuse it to the Valve servers, the same way your client sends the messages. You just pretend to be the client. But Valve has like never banned for this.
That's not like never against the rules.
I mean, it's the same as like trade bots, you know. Like it's also kind of like a gray zone, but Valve doesn't really ban for it.
Okay. Is it against the rules? He's saying no.
There's no rules. That's the problem about this. You know, like you just don't know what Valve's gonna do. Hard to predict.
Did he use a cheat engine?
No, it's not a cheat engine. It's a debugger. I mean, I can show you. It's just an app.
Valve, this is not me. This is not my screen. It's a Discord screen share.
It's not attached to the game, so it's fine. It's just running. But this would get you banned if you joined like a game. If you did it through this way. But you didn't have to do it this way. I was just lazy. That's all.
It's not intended, so it's cheating and bannable.
I wouldn't even argue about that, right? Like, if you ban the people that created a lobby, fair game, sure, but banning the people that joined a lobby because they joined of someone else, that's kind of weird. And the funniest part is, I didn't get banned for this, as the one that literally did this. Like, I should be banned, for sure, 100%, and I'm not. Like, I got scammed.
So you think you should have been banned? Okay. Next question.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Chat, any other questions, actually? I wanna take chat questions. Question.
Also, like...
Yeah, you go.
Like, a big problem with this whole thing is, it's kind of like a FOMO, right? People were scared that if they wouldn't do it, they would just miss out if Valve didn't do anything, right? So, people didn't want to not do it if they had the chance to do it. If they could just join a little bit, of course they would do it. And also, for the record, I don't think there were that many players that did it. There was, like, very little lobbies of these. I think it would be, like, in the hundreds maximum.
Do you know how many other people were making them?
I know 2 other people that did it. Well, I know the original people that found the bug, they did it. And I know 1 more guy that did it. But for, like, probably, like, his friends or something, not really spreading it around.
Do you think if more people had done it, Valve would have banned?
It depends. If someone could have totally made a tool where it would be a website that would give you a link to join, I think that would be like a lot harder decision for Valve to do. If it literally could be done by anybody, like just joining any lobby at all, then I don't know if they would ban.
Got it. Is this similar to how people farmed the red service medals?
To be fair, I have no idea how that worked.
Okay.
I think the big difference is there that the medals were properly botted, which is like a whole different thing. Like you're fucking up when you start botting the game. Like we know that's like you're gonna get banned. We know that it's not a gray zone. You're literally going to get banned if you bot the game. Like that's not a question.
So is this 2 different bots, or are you talking about starting up the game and botting?
By botting, I mean literally joining a server and playing it, right? Like trying to farm as an actual player. That's what like botting is.
But botting open a server is, well, I mean, I guess it's now bannable.
No, well, it's not a botting. You just use a bot to open the server, but that's all.
Okay.
You're not botting. It's stupid, but like it is a very big difference between those two.
Can you use the same method to create other types of lobbies? Someone's asking.
I don't know if you could do the same with competitive. Maybe. I know that when I was initially trying to get this working, I accidentally, instead of using 4 for team deathmatch, I used 16. And I just landed in some like shadow lobby. It was free for all, but it was just bots. I didn't match a queue with anyone because there was just no server like that. So probably maybe. But I think only team deathmatch would be the one that would actually give you like higher XP.
Any idea how Valve is deciding who to ban? Do we know?
I think it's a threshold on the number of stars, because I know people that had a lot of stars, like they definitely abused the bug and didn't get banned for some reason. And they were in the same lobbies as the people that got banned, so...
You said you'd think it'd be right for you to get banned. Do you think it'd be fair if the creators of lobbies got a permanent ban?
I wouldn't argue against it. Like, that's more reasonable than banning every single person that just joined a lobby and farmed.
Valve devs, if you're watching, I deserve the ban. I'll take 1 year. That's fine with me. I'm not even gonna appeal it. Just I'm chilling. Look, I'm in my jumper. I'm in prison already. Just let me be. Let me be. Make sure to subscribe.